Let's cut across to some latest news coming in. This is an update coming in from Pakistan where the Islamabad police has clashed with the Baloch protesters. Now, this was a march that was organized by the community against the genocide and the human rights violation that they have been facing in the country of Pakistan. Baloch women were leading the march from the city of Turbat towards Islamabad. They faced arrests, injuries as they protested against the human rights violations that have happened. The disappearances that have been reported is something that has been really spoken about. We'll try and get you more details. First, have a look at this report.
बलोच यकजहती कमेटी की जानिब से बलोच नस्ल खुशी के ख़िलाफ़ लॉन्ग मार्च आज इस्लामाबाद पहुंचा। इस्लामाबाद पहुंचते साथ ही हमें इंतज़ामिया ने रोका और जब हमने उनसे पूछा कि हमें क्यों रोका गया तो उन्होंने कहा कि आपको हम प्रेस क्लब को इस्लामाबाद प्रेस क्लब नहीं जाने देंगे, आपको किसी और जगह में रखेंगे, किसी पार्क में, आप सब लोग वहीं रहें। तब हमने यही कहा कि इस्लामाबाद प्रेस क्लब में कि यहाँ बलूचिस्तान से आए हुए माओं, बेटियों और बुज़ुर्ग लोगों के लिए जगह नहीं है। हम क्योंकि अपना एहतजाज रिकॉर्ड कराना चाहते थे, हम तफरी के लिए नहीं आए थे, तो हमें ये कहा गया कि नहीं, हम आपको नहीं जाने दे सकते। इसके बाद हमारे जो गाड़ियाँ थी उनकी वैन्स की चाबियाँ ली गई। फिर हमने फिर से उनसे नेगोशिएशन की और हमने बारहा कहा कि हम यहाँ पुरअमन एहतजाज रिकॉर्ड कराने आए हैं। 27 दिनों से पिछले ये तहरीक जारी है। इस तहरीक में बलूचिस्तान की हर तहसील, हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट से हज़ारों की तादाद में लोग शामिल हुए हैं। इस तहरीक को पूरे बलूचिस्तान की हिमायत है और अब पूरे पाकिस्तान की हिमायत है। आप इस तहरीक को इस तरह कुचल नहीं सकते हैं। तो सबसे पहले तो वहाँ हमें रोका, वहाँ से हमें जाने दिया गया और यहाँ जब हम पहुँचे तो हमारे रास्ते बंद कर दिए गए और पुलिस की एक भारी नफरी लाई गई और एक ऐसा सीन क्रिएट किया गया जिससे जो है ना, ये जो सारे शुरका हैं और पुलिस है, इन दोनों के दरमियान जो है ना वायलेंस की एक सीन क्रिएट की जाए। लेकिन हमने बारहा कहा है कि ये तहरीक बलोच नस्ल खुशी के ख़िलाफ़ जारी है और इसमें हमने पुरअमन तरीके से इस तहरीक को आगे लेकर जाना है।
Dr. Maharang Baloch, one of the key activists leading this movement, especially the women who have been at the forefront talking about the human rights violation and the perpetual abuse that the community has faced in the country of Pakistan. Anand, not for the first time that the Baloch have come forward and protested, but the manner in which the authorities really treated them in Pakistan, I believe that's also not without precedent.
Yes, it is not without precedent, and nearly 5,000 plus Baloch are still claimed missing. Women, children have been abducted, they have been killed on foreign soil, and the atrocities committed on Baloch has somehow fallen on the blind side of the UN Security Council and also the UN chair, who is crying buckets for what is happening with the Palestinians in Gaza, but has never even bothered to even come and talk to the Baloch people who continue to protest year after year.
Yeah.
Since 1947 there has been treachery committed with the Baloch. Their independence has been snatched by the Pakistanis, and to a level to which the kind of atrocities is that firing from atop helicopters has been done on Baloch in the past.
Right.
In this case, from the 6th, from Turbat, 6th of December onwards, from Turbat, the Baloch have been marching on to Islamabad.
Yeah.
Their sit-ins and their protests have been peaceful, but the numbers that have gathered in their support is something that has alarmed the authorities in Islamabad. In this case, women and children, part of the protests, have been shelled at, they've been beaten, tried just to break up the crowds. The excessive use of force has happened.
Yeah.
All these are brazen violations of human rights which have happened, and also the brazen violation of the Baloch people rights. The Baloch don't identify themselves with Pakistan, but they have continued to endure not just Pakistani army authorities atrocities, but also with that huge amount of Chinese PLA presence in Balochistan, which again they have raised objections to. That is why those who have been, certain groups of the Baloch factions which have been more violent in their freedom movement have been deemed as terrorist organizations.
Yeah.
But this is a peaceful sit-in by Baloch people in what Pakistan deems as part of Pakistan. Sure. And if they have not been allowed to do it, then why is nobody taking cognizance of what is happening in this in Islamabad, right under the very nose of those people who seem to be watching all sorts of human rights violations across the world, but are somehow blindsided by this, and it always falls on their blind spot.
Absolutely.
Just in the neighborhood, there are many concerns that are raised for things which are not there, but these are videos and evidences which are there for everybody to see. We'd like to see what the UN chief has to say about this. Mr. Gutierrez, is he watching? That's the question that we can ask.
And cultural diversity, perhaps a lesson or two can be learned from India as well. Anand Narasimhan getting us all the details on that very important story.